Hello everyone and welcome back to my heavenly babies. Today is Share a Daughter Sunday and we are sharing my beautiful little powder, my albino baby, mine that I fully painted and made her look like a little albino. We're going to be doing a changing on her. She already ate and everything. She's sleeping. So while she's sleeping, we'll go ahead and read the word. Billy Graham, wisdom for each day. And today is August 20th. Just a bunch of hypocrites is what this one is called. If you love me, you will obey what I command. John 14:15. You know it is as well as I do. The most common charge leveled against the Christian faith is that Christians are just a bunch of hypocrites. Sadly, those who make such a charge often have someone in mind who claimed to be a Christian but didn't act like it. What they may not know, however, is that some of Jesus' strongest words were reserved for hypocrites, for people who claim to believe in God and follow his laws, but in reality lived only for themselves. He compared them to whitewashed tombs, which looked beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead man's bones and everything unclean. Matthew 23:27. None of us is perfect. Even the most dedicated Christians fall short. When we do, we need to confess it and seek God's help to live more consistently. But hypocrisy, living a deliberate lie is another matter. Be on guard. Don't let hypocrisy take root in your soul. Instead, make sure of your commitment to Christ and walk close to him every day. And there is a lot of people out there that do. They do claim to be a Christian. I mean, God says, let every man be a liar, meaning every man, every woman be a liar. His word is the truth. But anybody can claim to be a Christian. It's your walk. It's your walk with God. And you don't have to prove that to anybody. God knows your walk. God knows your heart and all that. But it is important to show that to people, to always be living your life right. And, be showing the Christianity in you and that you have your salvation. And if you do, you're definitely going to be different. I mean, if you're, cutting people down behind their back and saying things about people and, finding faults in everybody and worrying more about the worldly things than God, that's not walking right. That's not a Christian, And we all, like I said right here, we all fall short of God. We all do. No matter how much of a strong Christian we are, we all fall short. We all live in glass houses, we do. But it's important to show our Christianity, to show that God knows, and like I said, we don't have to prove it to anybody. God knows the true walk. So we do need to try to be the best that we can, as kind as we can, as loving as we can, show the true Christianity in you. I mean, if you're reading the word and you're walking right, why would you hurt anybody? Why would you say things about people? Why would you talk bad? Why would you, cuss and swear? I mean, we all do it, but just why would we do bad things? We're going to make mistakes and we're going to ask God to forgive us and help us to overcome those things in our life that we did prior to getting our salvation and all that. But God knows your true heart. So let's try to, live our life as true as possible, as Christ-like as possible, reading his word, and it'll teach you, how to live a better life. Because you don't want to be a hypocrite. A lot of people out there are. A lot of people claim to be a Christian and they're just such a hypocrite, I'm not, putting this on anybody. I'm just saying, even there was times even in my walk and even times, even back then and even now that I sit there and say, gosh, I'm so sorry the way I just talked, like that wasn't Christ-like at all. And God, I don't want to be like that, like if you're talking to somebody and you might slip out a cuss word or something, you think, wow, that's not proving to that person I'm a Christian. Like, why would I ever have done that? And you'll feel that conviction. Like, I feel it immediately. Like, wow, why did I say that? Why did I talk like that? That's just not the way God would want me to talk. So I'm trying, and I worry about me, not anybody else. Worry about yourself. Don't judge others. Worry about yourself. Just know that you are a sinner, and if you got your salvation, you're a sinner saved by grace. Thank God for Jesus' death so that we can be forgiven. But we can't just keep committing the same sins, and do we? Yeah, of course we do. But we need to try to be the best we can. Each day strive harder and read more of his word and strive harder for him. Just giving more devotion to God, talking to him right away. In fact, this morning I forgot to even talk to God, and I'll admit that. And I'm behind by 5 days of reading. So I really need to get caught up on that. But, that's, we all make mistakes, and I want to apologize, God, right now for not talking to you this morning. I'm sorry for that, and I will try to get some reading in today. But, we just got to try. All we can do is try, and realize if you feel that, you are a Christian, have your salvation, you'll feel that conviction in you. And I do, I feel it. I feel that conviction a lot of times. So I know what I got to do for me to make my life better. So let's work on that, because there is a lot of hypocrites in the world. Let's be the true Christian that we say that we are, having our salvation, having the Holy Spirit in us. We wouldn't act and talk that way. We just wouldn't. So for the wisdom for today is, Father, help us live in such a way that others are drawn to you. Right there. See what it's saying? That others would be drawn to, him through your walk. Let's let him see that. Then it says, while we can never be perfect, we will seek to be genuine and constant in the way we love others and live our faith. Right there. See? It'll show in the way we live our life. And we're just going to ask, we're asking that because we're not perfect, that we will seek to be genuine and constant in the way we love others and live our faith. So, it's reading, living our faith right for God and all of that, and just learning each day how to be the best that we can. And people will see that through you, and then they'll want that. They'll say, what is it about you? You're just different. I want what you have. And that's what you want. That's what makes God proud, really, really proud. So I hope you guys enjoyed that on just a bunch of hypocrites. Let's not be hypocrites, you guys. Let's try to be the best we can. And we're going to start our day, go through our day, and end our day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible, reading it, studying it, and getting a great personal relationship with Jesus. If we do, and we're reading the Word, we're going to read stuff like that, and we're going to understand that, hey, I wasn't really being, that great of a Christian. I mean, if I'm a Christian, why would I ever talk that way or act that way or dress that way, or just, there's so many things, and live our lives, how we're living our lives. We just need to live the best we can, and how we do that is getting close, to Jesus, that personal relationship with him, and reading his Word. Praying a lot. Pray a lot. Be a prayer warrior, and spread his Word around. Spread it around. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed those verses. And today now we're going to change powder. We're going to get her in this really cute sleeper here. She is a preemie. Preemie to a good preemie size, but can wear some newborn. This is a preemie, and it's by Carter's, and I got this from Once Upon a Child or Goodwill, I can't remember, but it's a really cute sleeper. It's cold in here with the air going, so I want to put her in this little sleeper. It's yellow with butterflies on it. They're white with pink trim, and then a nice big pink butterfly in the middle, if you guys can see that. And then it's just got the feet in it, just a regular sleeper. Doesn't have the hand mitts on it, and then on the back of it, it's ruffled. Isn't that cute? It's got the ruffle on the butt. So pretty with the butterflies. I'm going to accent, like I kind of did with this, with the teal in there. I'm going to accent with the pink with this. And then I've got the yellow nook for her, or I might do the pink, but I think I'm going to do the yellow with this one. So we're going to go ahead and change her and switch her around here. Oh, you guys. Hi, little girl. See, you're sleeping. Yeah, you're sound asleep. Let's make sure she's in frame good, so you guys can see her. Good, you guys are seeing her good. And I'll get photos at the end. Take her little lovey. She's got a little purple bear, and she's got a couple bracelets we'll pop off quick. Her name with the P on it for powder. Beautiful. I made that for her, and her little bracelet from TJ Maxx. And we'll take her little nook out because she's sleeping pretty good. I sold 3 of my babies. I got rid of a few out of my collection. Then you guys would have seen yesterday that new one I got and the name I went with. I'm making the video on the same day, so I'm not sure yet on the name, but I would have put it up on the screen. Love that little guy. Oh my gosh, and I love that he was a limited edition sold out kit. And it's pretty limited. There was only 400 made of the Johnny kit. So yeah, I'm happy to own him at such a great price. And Carrie was just wonderful sending all that stuff with it, because it says right on her site that she only sends the outfit it's in, whether it be boy or girl. The outfit, the pictures you guys would have seen that it was in as a girl. And she sends, we'll switch to a boy and pick her choice of a blanket, and then a nook, and then of course the COA. But she sent me diapers and a bottle and a lovey and more, a few outfits and stuff. It was just amazing, really amazing. Isn't this baby beautiful? I did her as a little albino. Albinos, it's not like a disease. It's a loss of pigment in the skin. It's just like a genetic disorder. But yeah, I did her as a little albino, and she's got the little black umbilical cord I did on her and all that. I won't get up this time to the camera because a lot of you guys have already seen her, but she's beautiful. You can revert back to those videos to see that. But I fully painted her and gave her all her beautiful art, did the bluing, the pink undertones with her real light over the top for the coloring to give her that look of an albino baby. I saw my friend Michelle from Blessing Reborn Dolls. She had an albino, and before I had got her, she was on her way, and I just knew 100% that I wanted to do her as a little albino, paint her up as a little albino, because I just think that it's so precious. And that babies can be born with disorders, with birth defects, different things, and so it just shows true life and all of that. And I love this little girl. I can't wait to root her. I'm going to be rooting her eyebrows, her eyelashes, hair. She's going to have hair. It's going to be the white hair, of course, being loss of pigment with the albino. So it'll be the white hair, and I got that already. Going to be doing all that in the fall and the winter on all my babies. We're just getting them all painted up. This fits her perfect, you guys. This preemie outfit fits her to a T. Awesome. And it's not like too tight or anything either. Oh my gosh, that looks cute on her. She looks really cute in a lot of lighter color things like this, brighter things, because she's so light complected. Love the big open mouth. I just adore this baby. She is the twin A copy. So she's a full body silicone, but she is a copy baby, copying twin A, which is the Reborn vinyl baby. And at the time, I did not know that. I seen her on the channel Nannys Reborn Nursery. Lisa, I believe her name is. She had that one, and she was selling it. And I just wanted to get myself one. I asked her where she got it, and I wanted to get it. Didn't know much about behind it being a copy and all that. But I don't worry about stuff like that. I worry about more my walk with God. And I love her. She was available for, to buy off of Amazon, and I adore her. And she looks really cute in this outfit, so let's give her her nook. And we're going to get some great photos at the end of her. But yeah, I just love her. And I always say, all babies are, accepted on, I accept, anybody. I don't care what kind of baby you have, whether it be a copy baby or not. All babies are welcome on my channel. And I know a lot of you have some copies and some of you don't. Some just want the real ones. And if that's how you want it, that's wonderful. It doesn't matter to me. It's your money, and you do what you want with it. If you love that baby, and I love her so much, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection. So yeah. And I'm so happy that I have a lot of COA babies too. Now her mouth is, goes back. She takes more, like maybe a little bit more of it modified, but this is okay for her. Pacifier, it is pretty deep. So yeah, I think that works out just fine for her. I may open her mouth a little bit more. Sometimes I do that with the babies because I don't like modified pacifiers, except for obviously on reborns I have to take the Magna ones. But it's in good enough for her. I may not have to worry about that. But isn't she precious, you guys? I love this little girl. Oh, we forgot to do our kiss. Let's go ahead and give him a kiss. Mwah. And say, I love God, and I love Mommy and Daddy, and I love all my grandpas, grandmas, and auntie and uncles out there. And I love my nook too. We need that in, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, don't be a hypocrite. If you're walking with God and you're walking right, let's try to be the best we can. We're all going to make mistakes. I am not perfect. My name is Angel, but I don't have a halo above my head. Yeah, well, I do, but the horns hold it up. But anyways, we all, fall short of the glory, and let's just remember that. But let's try to show people that true Christianity through you. If you are a Christian and have your salvation, you are going to strive more for that, and we'll try to walk better. So, all right, you guys. And again, not pushing this on anybody. This was for me, a reading for me and how I feel in my walk, and maybe I can, help somebody out there that is struggling with that too. So just pray and ask Jesus to help you with that. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going, but everybody take care. God bless, and remember, God loves you more than anybody ever could. Take care.